All right, can you hear me now? My audio broke. I'm not sure what the hell happened here. My audio is jacked. Um, I'll need to work on that. So it's going to be bad audio today. I'm sorry for this. I may have to re-record for later, but boy, oh boy, what a bummer that is. Anyway, how y'all doing? Good to be back here from Colorado. Let me get back to the front. I got so much to say today. Actually, I might even switch to the other mic. Let's go to the shore. That's a better mic. Does that sound okay? I'm going to ask you all in chat just to know that you guys can hear me okay. That should be a little bit better sound than the other mic. Anyway, welcome to Coffee and Craps with John here from Pro Craps. I'm gonna talk first and play later. I've actually got a hard stop today again at about 8:50 or so. I got a class to teach, but I wanted to quickly kind of recap the Colorado trip with you. Y'all didn't know I was going there. I knew I was going to see a concert, and so Zach and I met. So my son Zach lives in Portland. I live up here in Seattle. We flew together, or separately, but to Colorado to meet up to go to a concert at Red Rocks, which, if you like music and you're into concerts, Red Rock is like the mecca for like concerts. Like that place is freaking awesome. I've never been there. It's a bucket list thing for me to go there. So we did it. It was really cool. We saw loud music. So my ears are still ringing. Actually, I've got this condition. I got tinnitus. So my ears have been ringing since I was, oh, you're saying change back to the other mic? All right, I can do that. Let's go back to the other one. Hold on. Yeah, this sucks. I'm not sure what happened to my other mic device. Just kind of jacked up. I'll talk to you there. All right. So anyway, we go to the concert, and like I said, my ears are jacked up anyway, so I'm still having ringing ears. But a side trip that we did was to go visit Chris from Sideshow Gamble. So it was. He and I talked about this months ago. Like, hey, when I'm out there, can I come by and we'll talk about whatever. We'll do a show or something. So he kind of teased it a little bit. And it was cool. So Zach and I went out there yesterday morning, and I don't know, about 10 o'clock or so. And we literally just sit there and BS from 10 in the morning till about 4 o'clock when we left for the airport from his house. We did the show live, which by all accounts was pretty good. I think y'all kind of liked the show that we did. It was really fun. It was like completely unscripted, of course. We just let's just go roll some dice and see what happens. And the fact that Zach was there was great. Because Zach's brand new. Zach's new to craps. He's only played craps probably 5 or 6 times maybe in a casino. So he's brand new, playing the Iron Cross, nice and simple. He's a good control, right, for the experiment that we were doing. And we just had a good old time. I hope you all liked that. It was a lot of fun. Chris is a awesome dude. Craps part of it aside, just talking to him. He's in the military. So talking to him about, I'm a military nerd, and so is Zach. Zach and I are both history buffs. Love the military. Getting some of the inside stories and how things work, and like Chris could probably sit there and weave a tale for you forever. So if you're looking at to me, like bucket list things to do, like people that you'd want to have a beer with, Chris was top of that list. And we didn't have beer, of course, but we sat and just talked. It was great to hang with Chris. When we do our final showdown with Chris and Chiro, it's going to be in Vegas. I'll get you the dates here in a little bit. When we have that showdown, come. You got to come meet Chris, and I think Chiro, I have no doubt, is going to be just as fun in person. Again, this community is pretty awesome, and people, like I said, people you want to sit down and have a drink with, and just talk. It was great. Yeah. Cajun Craps, love watching Craps. Zach crushed me, right? So Zach had a great roll. If you watched it, Zach had like a 33 roller. He was so much fun. He's so Zach. It's hard to get a concept of how tall Zach is. My son is 6'4". And so when you're at stick left one, right, like I was, I'm throwing my throw, and we all look normal, right? Zach is such a giant. When he throws from stick left, he's almost dropping them. Like it's almost like he's cheating. Like he's so close to the back wall, and he has for a big kid, a really soft, like he doesn't do a controlled shot at all. He does basically what I did for 28 years of playing, was a rhythm throw. He just grabs them, doesn't set them, and just throws them like soft and like nice and gentle. He had a great roll. He made us a ton of money. He sniped me one time. I was doing the YOLO thing because I got so screwed up dealing. I'm like, I got it. My brain's killing me. I'm just gonna go YOLO once every so often. And I built myself from like 330 up to like $1,000 or something. And then he sniped me on the come out roll. But man, he had fun. He had a good time. Chris and I had a good time. It was really, really, really cool. Got to see Chris's studio, which is so different than my studio. I'm a minimalist. At heart. So if you're into horoscopes at all, I'm a Virgo, which means that we're kind of like neat, tidy, that kind of thing. So my studio, you can't see a wire. Like, it's so minimalistic in here. Chris has got stuff. He's got so much stuff. He's got these light things, and he's got cameras, and he's just got a great, like, actual studio setup. I've got a table with a camera on top. I feel like I'm so backwards in some of these things. I know some stuff, but I feel like I'm backwards. Anyway, it was good to see him. Somebody joked about it in the Discord. Like, hey, why don't you go do like the stadium tour? Like, go and look at everybody's tables and stuff. And that's cool. If I had the money to fly around the country and visit you all, I would. And I would do live shows from everybody's house. It'd be great to do like this, like a live remote kind of a show. I wish I could afford to, but I'll tell you this. One of the things that Zach and I love to do is travel, and my daughter as well. So once our next trip to wherever concert we see, we'll try and plan it so we go to a neighborhood where somebody is. That'd be kind of a cool deal to do. So anyway, that was a great couple. We literally flew in. We both arrived Tuesday at like 9 a.m. We hung out in our hotel, drove to the concert venue at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, got home, woke up, went to Chris's house, and left from there to the airport. It was a quick round trip type of thing, but it was super cool. We had a ton of fun. It was just great. So anyway, that's the Colorado trip report. No money was won or lost, just egos bruised because I couldn't throw very good, and Zach crushed it. You remember when I told you, way back, I think this was when I was doing the podcast, Zach and my wife are both blessed with this amazing luck. My wife can walk into a casino and drop $100 into a poker machine and walk out with $1,000. Not every time, but it seems like every time. Zach, super lucky. Me, I gotta work. I gotta work hard. Like, I'm not lucky. I have to really. That's why I play the way I play. I'm normally so conservative because I don't have luck on my side, and you can tell by the way that I roll in the mornings. I don't have no luck on my side, so I have to work at it. Zach yesterday rolls in. He's doing his thing. I'm rolling like crap. Let me try. Comes out with a 33 roller like out of the gate. That was pretty cool. That's just Zach and Kat. I'm like, man, I'm working so hard, and you guys just walk up here and make it look easy like that. So I want to address something because this is going to kind of tie into the Chiro's question of the week. So I'm on kind of a bad run, as you may have noticed online. So my morning rollouts have not been great. Last week, the King of the Mountain thing with Chiro, I got smoked in that thing. And my own fault, right? I was purposely playing super conservative. I'm playing the jackalope, which is an aggressive version of the rabbit, but it's still a pretty conservative wait-and-see kind of strategy. And, you get kind of sucked in when you're online. And you're playing like the virtual craps, like Jeff stealing for you or whatever. And it's easy to say, I got $1,000. Let's put 660 out there and see what happens, right? Because who cares? It's fake money. We get whacked on that, you lose everything. But it's all or nothing. A lot of these online things are all or nothing. And our King of the Mountain is no different. You only have 20 rolls. You got to go at some point. I didn't go till it was too late, and I had to go too big as a result, and it cost me. On Big AZ, hopefully you saw the Big AZ Trio Challenge last night. I did with him. I think I lasted 6 rolls in that thing. And I didn't go crazy, right? He gives you $300, right? You get 2 shooters. And, I went out there and I worked the come out. Right, I did 150. I did 50 or 75 on the 5 and 9, 30 on the 6 and the 8. Working on the come out, he whacks me. Okay, great. Let's go 110 inside. Whacks me. I got like $60 left in my rack after 2 rolls. Right, but you're kind of like wanting to go all in. And we're doing these strategies in the morning here. At least I do, at bigger amounts, and they're more aggressive. And it's almost like Friday Follies every day sometimes. Right, and what I'm trying to do is, I pick strategies. Let me actually switch to the next screen here. I pick strategies. In the morning shows that kind of make the point that I'm trying to make, if that makes sense, right? Like this week, I wanted to talk about ways to win with 3 hits. All week long, the whole thing was, can I win with only 3 hits? That was kind of what I've been going for. So I try to pick a strategy that's basically a 3-hit strategy, right? This perpetual permanent press thing it's start at whatever level, 1, 2, 3 presses and bring it back. 1, 2, 3 presses, bring it back. 1, 2, 3 presses. The third time you pull that off, you're over goal. That's why I picked the strategy. Hasn't been working for me. So I'm on this really weird run where I'm getting smashed on the virtual craps. I'm getting smashed here in the morning. And it is time, I say here, for a reality check. And I want to talk to you about what the reality check looks like for me here. So let's switch over to this. And Chiro yesterday asked this question on his channel, which is, he has 2 things I like, right? One is the here's the deal, which is always a fun, random question, which I think is cool. He asked a lot of these, question of the week things, or the just a question. Craps question, can you answer it? And so this week's one was for the YouTubers. Like, do you play this way? Do you actually play this way? Or what strategies do you bring that you show on your channels? Which is, I think, interesting. I show a lot of different strategies, but not like some of y'all. Like, Waylon's got a billion strategies, and everybody's kind of doing all this other random stuff. I'm showing things now more at a larger dollar amount, as you notice, and I'm also doing them for longer periods of time. I'm not just doing the permanent press one day, making $1,000 and saying, hell yeah, that's the way to play. I'm doing it 5 days, right? And you'll notice that today, I'll do it again here. I'll probably have troubles, right? It's not, I do it like this and it looks like I'm going crazy way. But I'm trying to show you what these things look like in reality over the course of 3 or 4 consecutive sessions, just how hard it is. And the 3-hit thing especially, just how hard it is to get 3 hits. So do I play this way? No, right? The way that I normally play is conservative. I don't have a lot of money. We've talked about this, right? I'm a teacher. I work for a very small school. It's a great school. It's probably the best school in the country for what we do, but we're small, right? I don't make a shit ton of money. So when I go to the casino, and somebody had said this to me, boy, he said, if you're sweating 480, I want to see you play the casino someday. Like, kind of a dig right there. But I'm telling you, when you got kids in private school, kids in college, and you don't make a ton of money, $500 or $1,000 is a lot, right? When I dropped 4K on the table, that was a lot of money for me, right? So if I go to the table and I lose $300, that's painful, right? At the budget that I play at right now because of all what's going on in my life. So no, I don't play this way. I'm not go out there with 750 across and take 5 hits and come down, right? But I do it like that in the morning because I want to, what's it like? What's it going to be like when the kids are out of school and I can play that way? I want to know, right? What's my plan? And 2, the more you show it, the more you fail at it. This makes the point that Greg and Chris made last night on their show, which is, the light side play. It's predatory is one of Greg's words he uses. It is. It's a guarantee. He says it's broken. It's guaranteed to fail. At some point, right side, you will fail. You will go broke. I like to show what makes it happen. What makes it go broke? At what point is the danger zone? You should be seeing every day that 3-4 hits, that's the danger zone. Because it's hard to get. I rarely get 3 or 4 hits that I need in a row. It's so hard to see it. So no. How do I play? I play conservative dark side at the table. I'm on the don't pass. I will do the don't pass parlay all the time, right? I take my first win, I stack it. If I win the parlay, I leave it stacked up. If I get another win, I stack it again, and then I go up by a unit at a time. That's my way of playing. I do that with the come bets. I do the horseman on most people at a low level. I do a low level come bet because I want to see what's going to happen. Yesterday's a good example, right? I'm YOLOing, I get beat. Zach goes on, he hits like 2 4s, or he hits a 4 and 2 10s or something like that. And I took my money off the inside, went to the bank street, and won like $250. That's what I do. I'll play small conservative and I'll switch around. I'll either go lay 4, lay 10, or place 4, place 10. If I'm seeing lots of 7s or lots of outsides, otherwise I'm going to play the inside. I don't go hog wild. I play it pretty tight to the vest. And again, because I don't want to lose money, right? I'm not playing with scared money. But when I work hard to build my 401g up to $4,000, I don't want to lose it. Right? I'm trying to build that up. So yeah, I don't play these ways. I will play the rabbit or the jackalope. That does require, the way that I want to play it, it requires $2,000 buy-in. I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to play the jackalope at the $30 lay bet level. I'm going to play the jackalope at the $100 lay level. So that's going to be a bigger strategy. I will try it at the casino at the lower level just to get a feel for how it works with many players. But that wouldn't be a day that I go to the casino to make money with it. That's a day to go test it with live people. And I'm willing to put, $600-700 up to test that thing out at that smaller level just to see. But no, I don't go out there and play with $5,000 and throw in, $600 bets out there all the time. I don't. I do it because it's fun. I do it because when you see the big money on the table, A, the math is easier, and B, you should get a shock value when I lose it all. That should be like, I know it's funny in chat that, oh God, John beat himself again. It should be shocking how easy it is to lose money. Like, it should be an eye-opener to you. You should be like, oh man, I don't want to play that way. Or that's a danger thing. I want you to see it that way. I don't want you to just purely laugh at me, right? You can laugh at me, but don't purely laugh at me. It's really, hopefully, a little bit educational, I hope. So there's that. The next thing I want to talk about is this, which is the 2 critical DI questions. And this came up from Chris. Chris from Sideshow Gamble said this yesterday. I've got actually 2 of these DI things to talk about with you this week, or maybe one next week. One thing he said is that he's tracking his rolls differently. And I made mention of this last night in my practice session. And here's the questions. Can it be done and can I do it? This is the important thing here, right? And I see there's some talking in chat about DI. Here's the question. Can you do it, right? And can it be done? And what do we mean by can it be done? Well, if it's a perfect throw, if everything is lined up, right? You get the great grip, the great release, it's all good. You hit your landing zone, hits the wall. What percentage of the time when you do it perfectly does it actually work? That's number one. So if you take 1,000 perfect throws, how many of those 1,000 perfect throws from you resulted in what you expected to see? And there's some number to that. There's some math behind that I couldn't even tell you what it is. And that's an important thing to understand, to know, I guess, right? And that's kind of where I am right now. I'm in my 10,000 throws. I'm in the can it be done phase. I'm in the, if I throw it perfectly, can it be done? And we're looking at the math on that. But the other thing is, can I do it? And this is the thing that I'm not really, I don't want to say sold on, but I'm not tracking it. And I know Chris does track this way, which is, can I do it? Which means, okay, let's say I have 1,000 rolls. When it's perfect, we know that we're in good shape. How many out of 1,000 can I get? How many can I do it perfectly 1,000 times? Can you go 1,000 for 1,000 with perfect throws? Like maybe somebody like George or Ed or somebody who's very, very skilled in this. The average bear out of 1,000 rolls, 1,000 throws, like me, I'm getting 250. I'm getting about a fourth. About a quarter of the throws that I do downstairs at night when I practice, about a quarter of them are what I would say are perfect throws. Most of the time I'm saying, oh God, that was sideways, they hit bad, or I didn't like that one. About a quarter of the time I got it right. And what Chris does, he only tracks the times where he gets it right. Right now in his phases, he's only tracking the good ones because he's like, I want to know that when I get it right, is it a worthwhile pursuit? When I get it right, can I actually do it? Then he's like, okay, as I'm in the process of that, hopefully I'm getting more of them right as I go. So you want to increase your batting average in terms of like, I got it, I got the hit, I got them to go where I want to and behave correctly. And the second piece of that is it actually worthwhile? So that's kind of where we are here, answering both questions. And I think both questions are legitimate, and they're also separate questions. Can it be done? And if so, do I have the skills to be able to actually land the dice flat in that same spot with the same velocity every single time? So I think that's a critical thing. And as we go through the process, and again, I'm doing this transparent process of, just throwing them every night. That's what I'm trying to answer. Can I do it? Can it be done? And I think that's critical. Some of you all have asked other questions. I'll get to them probably tomorrow. There was questions asked in chat last night and in comments last night about my throwing practice, which is what's your SR, or what's your throw length, and what set? Why don't you change sets? And there's reasons for that. I'm not changing sets during the first 10,000 rolls, and I called that out way back. And we'll talk more about why that is tomorrow, but I'm not going to change sets. Waylon even suggested shoot from the end. Remember that in my nighttime practice, I'm not trying to be good. I'm not trying for numbers. I know it feels like I am, but I'm not. And tomorrow in the Daily Dose of DI, we're going to talk about what my goals are in the first 10,000 rolls. And I think I'm going to keep replaying this for you because people come and go into the show, and I want to make sure that we're aware of what I'm trying there. All right. With that said, I'm not using Bone Tracker yet. And again, I'm going to put that up. The results don't matter. Like this is the whose line is it anyway? I don't care about the results. I do not care about the set. I don't care about anything other than can I get the top and bottom to work, right? Matter of fact, if the dice were totally blank and had no pips on them at all, and I had an X on the top and a 0 on the bottom, I'm just counting X's and zeros. That's all I want. I just want to know if I can control the spin rate and the overroll rate. That's all I care about. What the numbers are is immaterial until I know that I can even get them to do what I want them to do. So talking about sets and talking about the results and the roll length and the SRRs does not matter with what I'm doing the first 10,000 rolls. It's just an exercise in, can I flip the bottle and make it land on its upright? That's all I'm trying to. I'm just trying to get. Can I make them roll the way I want them to? And I wish I had dice that had no pips. That'd be so much easier to do it that way if I could just put an X and a 0 on it. So, all right, there it is. There's my Daily Dose of DI for today. I want to go roll a little bit. I want to go out there and roll. We're going to do the money shot today. I'm going to get the 4. 3, I haven't been able to get 3, but I think 4 is actually the number, right? 3 is like interesting. 3 is where you're going to make your baseline money, right? In our 3-phase strategies, typically 3 is going to be just past break even and a little bit of money to play with. 4 is the money shot. 4 is the money shot. We're going to try today a Hawaiian hornish kind of thing. I'm going to do a sister press and a Hawaiian horn. We'll try and get 4 shots, and we'll take a look at the differences between them. But what I want to do is I want to get out there, and I want to actually roll this out with you. But before I do, I'm going to kind of, let's see, reload the widget. There we go. What is that? Why are these things all the wrong things? Reload the widget. Oh, nope. What is happening here? 5. Why is it? Boy, I'll tell you, my life is a mess right now. This thing here is all the wrong stuff. I don't know what's going on. You're gonna see the roll count. You're not gonna see the other stuff. Why are those things? Oh, I know why. Sorry, it's up here. It's got to be. Boy, oh boy. How's that? Is that better? There we go. Wrong screen. Wrong. I have to change my screenshot. All right, let's do it. Let's roll out. And let me talk to you about the 4th hit. The 4th hit, I think, is an interesting place to want to live. Let's run out here with 330 inside. And I'm going to run this strategy first. Actually, I won't run this strategy. I'll run something different. But I want to show you kind of like what I mean by the 4th hit. So here's 330 inside. I'm going to pay myself differently than normal here. All right, so 330 inside, everything pays 105. I'm going to pay it in greens. 105. Let's say we drop a nickel from our rack. We're going to do the 110 press. This is the permanent press. All right, we're going to press by 110. I'm going to put them in front just so you can see where we are. So our first hit looks like this. We're going to press to 110. It's going to be 440 inside. On our second hit, these are all going to pay 140. So 125, 140 bucks. That's going to be our second hit. We'll take 30 as profit. We're going to repress by 110. When I set these up like this, there's our 110. Now we're at 75, 125, and 150 on the 6 and 8. That was hit number 2. I'm going to actually put them, if I can, I guess I can't offset it. Hit number 3, which is what we've been going for. Okay. Now we're at a level 125, 150. That they pay 175. Okay, so we're going to pay 100 and. This is 150, and I'll pay you 25 in nickels, 175, and again, we'll do a 110 press. I'm going to take 80 or 90 bucks to my rack. My rack now has 75, 95 bucks in it. We're going to press by 110 again, and look where we are. Okay, I want you to pay attention to the money here. I'll put it in front again. On that 3rd hit, we've got another 330 up front. So the 3rd hit essentially doubles what you started with. You have money in the rack, 95 bucks, plus 330 out here. So I've earned technically my goal, right? 330 plus 95 is, whatever that is, 445 or something, 440. We're basically at 500 bucks, okay? Which is great. 3 hits and out, you're doing great. If you can make that work, you're doing fantastically. You need 3 inside hits to make it work. But here's the thing. The 4th hit is the money shot. Because here, at this level, now you're at 150 on the 5 and 9. You're at 180 on the 6 and 8. That's 210, right? And now you're bringing back a full 5. You're bringing back 540 plus another 100. That 210 is the money shot. This is a great win. This is super profit. And when you come back from this, now you're profiting your rack. And look what's going to happen to our rack. Let's bring everything, all the winnings down. And look at what we can do. We can say we're at 100, 200, 330. There's your 330 that you started with out of your profit stack. I've got 200, 305 plus 330. Okay? Do your math. 330 and 3 what did I have there? I just lost it. 305 plus 330. That feels like 635 bucks to me. What that actually winds down to, if I take $500 out of this thing, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bucks. What we have left here 75, 100, and $60. That feels like 160 across to me. Short stack, right? We earned enough to go short stack in the fourth hit. The fourth hit locks your $500 win goal, which is a beautiful thing, right? Original win goal, and you're now hammering level 3. So the fourth hit, I think, is a critical hit. And in all the strategies that we play, the fourth hit you'll see is the 1, right? Unless you're doing the same, but the fourth hit is the 1 that brings the super profits into play out here. So if you're going to be right side, I say all the time, be conservative. Like, I'm a very conservative player most of the time. And that's why I think 3 hits is the thing. I use these big amounts because I'm trying to, win a bunch of money here and make my math easy. But honestly, that same play, instead of 330 inside, if that's 66 inside, it works the exact same way. The fourth hit is where it's at. So, all right, let's do it. Let's go ahead and play. I've got, again, I've got a hard stop here at about 8:50, so I got a good 20 minutes of playtime in me here. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and play. Let's go ahead and play a couple of ways here. So let's go ahead and do, I'm going to take out of my rack at $2,500 in the rack. I'm going to still play that same way. I'm going to try that 330 inside, permanent press. Get to goal really quick. If I can get to goal quick, I'll change strategy out. We'll do something different. But let's go for 4 hits instead of 3. Right? That's going to be our change. So I want to get that money shot in there. So 330 inside. That's going to give me $70 in change. And we'll get ourselves set up and ready to play here. So we're going to go 1, 2. Oh, there's a black chips in there. 330. Let's get rolling. Let's go for 4 hits today. I'm going to try and press 4 times and pull back and get to our goal. If we can't get there, we're going to have to, again, like we do, work hard to get there. I'm going to be playing with the puck. We're off. It's going to be a 3-2-5. First point is a 3-2. Let's go. Let's get 4 hits. Let's get 4. Or not. We can just go right down in flames and start out the day by starting up. This is what happens, right? Man alive. 4-3-7. It wouldn't be my show if I didn't come out and get whacked right away. The thing that sucks about the right side, here's what sucks about it. Let's go back. 300, 25, 30. I'm going to pay it out of my rack and leave the bets up. This is what happens with the right side, right? The best laid plans. All I need is 3 hits, and I'm out of here. I'm going to hit and run. I'm going to come hit and run, 3 hits, and we're out. And look what happens. You get beat out of the gate like this, and now I need how many hits? I don't need 3 hits anymore. I need like 6 or 7 hits now to make this up. This is where it gets super hard, right? The right side is broken for exactly that reason. That one number is so powerful. It can set your whole day upside down. And now we're working. Now we got to work. I came in here looking to get 3 hits and go home. Now I got to do work. There's the 5-1 KitchenAid. Here we go. That's our new point. Will be a 6. Can I get? I want 4. I want 4. Can I get 4? Hey, there's an 8. Fantastic. 5-3-8. 5-3-8. That's going to pay, again, 105, how we've set this up. 105. I'm going to drop a nickel from my rack. We're going to do a 110 press. And again, I'm going to press basically as high as I can, but I'm going to try and be lazy and keep the bets like human-sized. Like, in other words, easy to remember and pay. So we're going to be at black level all the way across here. We're going to go from 330 to 440. 120 and 120. That's our first hit. We're into this thing for 325 right now. Did I put the 8 in? I did. Let's go. That's 1. There's a yo, mid-mo yos. We've had the mixer and we've had the mid-mo yo. We've had them both show up this morning. How many 11s did I throw at Chris's out here today? My God, that was crazy. All right, come on. Let's do it. 2-1-3. Wasted rolls. Nothing like a wasted roll to make your morning. 2-1-3. Ace deuce. Let's go, baby. Make it happen. Nope. Look at that. 6-1-7. 6 and a 1. Can't even get 1 hit. Not even 1 hit that time. But here's the deal. With this strategy, is what makes it a tough one. You got to go back out with where you left off. So we're going to go back out there with 440. So 1, 2, 3, 400. And I got to get change for that. We'll do 50, 60 and change. We'll do 440 out there, and let's do it again. My goodness gracious. PSO, PSO. Look at that last run. The horn numbers. There's a 9. Can we get it? 639? I need Zach to throw. 639. Where's my son? All right, there's a 9. Hey, look at that. We hit the point, and I can breathe for a second. 549. So 549 is going to pay 140. I need to get some reds here. Actually, I'm going to pay this with greens, not black. 140, and just like before, we're going to take $30 of that back to the rack and press by 110, and that'll get us to 550, which essentially is 150 on the 6 and 8, and 125 on the 5 and 9. Puck is going to be off because that was the point. Coming out clean. I don't got to worry about big red right now. There's a 5. And that was, oh, by the way, that was hit number 1. 4-1. Let's go. Come on, you. 6-5, yo. Oh my goodness gracious. Are you freaking kidding me? 4, 3, 7. That's 3 in a row. Again, this strategy, I'm telling you, I love this strategy in theory, but my God. All right, we're out there for 550. I'm just going to take it out of the rack again. 550. It's almost comical. I mean, I'd say it's comical. Would you play? So the answer, cheers. Would you play this in the casino? Hell no, I wouldn't play this in the casino. This is a perfect demonstration of why it's so hard to get 3 hits and make money. But there's no way I'm playing this way in the casino. Don't have that kind of money to do it. Number 1, but number 2, this strategy, as you can see, is expensive as hell. Really expensive if it ain't working right. 4, it's a 8. 4, 4, hard 8. Really expensive. Can I get 1 hit? Yes, I got the 8. I'll leave this up from before. It's a 6, 2, 8. Puck will be off. That's going to pay 175. So 100. 175. I'm going to take the 75 back. Drop 10. We're going to press it up to 660. That was hit number 1 in this series. Okay, we're going to still need 4 hits out of the series to make it work. 5, 3, 8. And I'll bet you after that 4th hit, we'll be damn close to where we want to be. If we can get it. Can I get past 2 hits maybe? Golly, here we go again. Aces. It's like make a point, horn number, and you're out. Are you? God, come on, man. I am telling you. Sorry, but this is just aggravating now. This is super aggravating. 6-1. Man alive. What's out there now? I got 660 out there. That's it for me. There's 500, 600, 50, 60. Jeez. Let a brother make 1. Have I collected anything? I've had 2 hits. 1 hit on the 8, 1 hit on the 9. I've had like 15 throws. I've had like 1 payment. Ugh. Come on. Another 8. Well, where was that a throw ago? All right. 6-2. Let's go. All right. Another 8. That's wonderful. Puck's off. You know what's going to happen. 6, 2, 8. Now I'm frustrated. That's going to pay 210. We're going to go actually and be aggressive with that too because you have to, right? With this strategy, the minute you can get up there, you got to get up there. So there's 200, 210. I'm going to power press that with another $10 to make it 220. And we're going to go 220 press because you can. As soon as you can get up there, you've got to get them. I paid myself wrong. 220. We're going to get them up as high as we can. It makes the 5 and 9 200 each. It's going to make the 6 and 8 look like, I think, 210 or 240. Let's see. Yeah, you get the greens looking like blacks. we'll be at 240. I'm missing a green. I think I paid myself wrong. There we go. 240 and 200. That's actually our second hit. No, that's our first. That's only our first hit here. I got to get 3 more. There's no way I can get 3 more hits. 2, hard 4. All right, here we go. Confidence is brewing over here. You can tell. I got to get 3 more hits. There's a 5. There's 1. All right. All right. I see you. Right. That's going to pay 240. 100. 280 rather. 275. 280. So we're going to take 200. I'll take the 20 out of the rack. We're going to rack $75. Look at my rack. I got nothing in the rack. I have like $200 over here. Out of 2,500, I have $200 in the rack. There's 2, 2, 2, and 2, and that makes 250, 250, and these will be $300 on the 6 and 8. All right, we're up. 2 hits in. I need 2 more hits. Come on. Pray with me, people. Let's get it. So the right side irrevocably broken. There's a 10, 6, 4, 10, which doesn't matter because, again, we're not on it. So all the horns and the outsides are complete wastes, right? But we do have half the numbers covered, right? Ostensibly, this is the way to play, right? This is theoretically great. 6, 4, 10. I'm throwing like Zach now, right? Or 6, 4, 10, 3, 4. 6, 4, 10. All the outsides, not where I'm at. And there she is. That's it. I'm out of money. 617. Thanks for playing. Here's a copy of the home game, and we're done. We went bankrupt today. Not enough money to get out there to even restart it. So that was horrible, right? Excuse me. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But reality. Have you ever been at a table where it looks like that? I certainly have, right? This is why the dark side players are hated, but they make money. Right? It's okay to be hated when you're pulling money off the table. That was terrible. That was a really bad run. So we lost. Let's see. We have $330 left. Oh, I have 330. Look at me. You know what we're gonna do? I have exactly 330 in the rack. So I'm not done. I'm gonna go out. I'm going after it. We're gonna go, as Chris would say, full DJ. I have exactly 330. Now I'm out of money. And we actually can't even do the power press. Actually, what I'll do, I'm gonna borrow $5 from my neighbor. I'm gonna take a marker out for $5. We gotta hit this like 11 times now to make it work. So that's gonna be fun. 4, 2, 6. I'll run this money out, and then we'll switch it up and try a different strategy, just to give you a lens on the 4 hits. Because I think 4 hits is proving to be impossible. There's a 5, 4, 9. We'll drop a nickel. We're going to press by 110, which makes everything blacks. Looks like 440. Sorry, my chips are slipping around. 440. All right, let's do it. There's hit 1. Did I put it in? No, I did. No, I did not. I think I missed one. I missed the 6. It's a 4, 2, 6, and then a 5, 4, 9. What the hell? Come on, you. 4, 2, 6, 5, 4, 9. All right, there we are. Boom. Okay. Hard 10, doesn't matter. 5, 5. There's a 12. All the numbers I don't need. One of those torpedo style tables today. Goodness gracious. Yo. 10, 11, 12. How about an inside number? How about a 5, 2, 7? Yeah, that's perfect. Great way to end that whole series. That's good. So we have learned something today, that the permanent press sucks, and no, don't play it. It's fun to roll out here. And if you're Vince Armenti and you've got markers everywhere and you're okay with, taking out $10,000 loans while you're playing, virtually you can do that, right? And keep playing it until it wins. You can force this thing to win. But the reality is, every day I've played this thing, I've gone down to my last nickel. Every day. Some days I fought back. Today, no fighting back from that. There's no coming back from that. So, with that said, let's switch it up. Let's go to another strat. I got time. I'm going to go and play. Black chip in the wrong spot there. Let's go to a more human-sized game. Let's go to 160 across. A lot of us are comfortable playing here. I am. I know other people are too. 160 across is a pretty approachable way to do this thing. Okay, let's do 160 across, and I'll actually take out. Let's see, 1,000, 1,500, and I'll take the 160 out of here. So I'll get back $40. So we'll do $1,500. 160 across. We'll do it a few times, and I want to do pineapple press because that takes 4 hits, right? Let's pineapple press it 4 times, and we'll see where we end up there, and see if we can't make this one make some money. But again, I want to show you kind of like there's a risk reward system here at play, and I think we can do the Butterberg as well, and I'll show you the differences there. Actually, no, let's set that up. I'm going to take this. I'm going to make this less of a let's play this way and more of a let's compare. On the fly, he's going to make changes. We're going to have 2 players. We're going to have a Butterberg at the top and a pineapple press at the bottom. Okay, the Butterberg, as you know, I'm going to modify it. This is going to be the inside out one where we kind of reduce the bets. I'm going to play this one Butterberg style, this one pineapple press style, looking for 4 hits, and you know how hard that is. 4-2-6. That'll be our point. Will be a 6, 4 and a 2. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's get some hits. Come on. All right, 639. That's beautiful. 639. So that's going to pay for both players the same. It's going to pay $35. 35 there and 35 back here. So the player in the front, right, he's going to pineapple press. He has $35, but I'm going to virtually drop $1 from my rack to make it 36. We're going to make these 2. We're going to press them both up by $18. So let me get nickels out of that. Okay, let's get them both pressed up by $18. That'll be $48 on each of those. Pineapple press, remember, you press inside to outside. Inside, outside, outside. 4th hits your money shot. Here at the Butterberg, what we do is we always, on the Butterberg, take the core Butterberg, you take the bet down. What I'm going to do here is take my winnings, take my 4 and 10 down. We're going to work from the outside in and make them look like $10. So they're going to be reduced down. So I'm going to bring back to the rack. This guy here is bringing back to his rack. I'll put their money next to it. Actually, I'll do back and front. He's got $50, $65 in his rack out of the 160 he started with. He's at a risk for 100. This guy's still at risk for the whole 160. And let's mark that 9 up. 639. Come on. Can I get some juice done? Yay. We got a 6. That's fantastic. All right. So in the front, 48 is going to pay 56. 55, $56. Pineapple press. Press the next one in series. He's going to bring back $6. This guy in the back for that 6 is going to get paid 25, $35. We bring the 5 and 9 down to $10 each. He's bringing $75 back. In his rack is 130. He's one number of something away from being even at least. Okay, this guy up here is just pressed, and now he's going to go outside. 5-1-6. That was the point. 6-5 yo. That doesn't matter. Another 6-5 yo. Bing bing. 6-5. And 6-4-10. Okay, we have a point of 10. Fantastic. 6-4-10. There's a midnight. A 6-6 midnight. Gotta do a quick chime check here and see where we are. 8:52. I finished this series out, and then I gotta call it. Another yo. My gravy. Look at this. 6-5 yo. And on command, everything goes bye-bye. I want to do something, though. I know we're out of this thing. I'll log the 7 to 437. We're out of the hand. But I want to show you what would have happened. Okay, I just want to do it. I got to get the comparison out of the way so we can see it. Let me just get another number. Pretend that the 7 didn't happen. There's a 6. All right. What happens in this case is this. The guy in the back is going to get paid $35. He's going to bring it all back. He's going to make a 6 and 8 look like $12. Take 5. We'll cap him off. He's got 64 across, and he's got $201 in his rack. He's got $40 in profit, and he's 64 across. This guy in the front here on that same 6, that $56, he's pressed up the 4 and 10 and bringing back another 6. He's got $11 or $12 in his rack, right? But he's pressed all the way. Now the money shot comes, and here's the difference, right? The money shot, an 8, again, it pays $56. But he's also got all this. He's out in 4. If you can get 4, there's 150 from his rack. We'll pull the rest. There's his 160 he started with. He's looking stout, right? He's got, oh my God, 150. That's about $50, right? There's 50. So 150, there's $204 in profit. That stack right there is $50. He has 204 in profit. This guy here has got 150, 160 in his rack. His profit is 50. $104. So he gets beat by $100, but he was safer all the way through. So the 4 hits is interesting. This strategy here is more of a 3-hit strategy. That's a 4-hitter, but I didn't hit 4 hits once all day today. I didn't even sniff it. I got the 3 hits once. We didn't even come close to getting 4 hits today. It was brutal. Brutal rolling today. The SRR is going to be in the toilet, I'm sure. That was horrible. That was just absolutely horrible rolling. I can't believe. I mean, here we go back. Let's go back to here. I mean, I'm a bad roller, right? I'm a terrible random roller, but man, that was unbelievable how bad today was. So, all right, y'all. I have to go to work. It's 8:55. I got a class starting in 5 minutes, so I got to run. Let's see. PC, please. From school. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Is there a chat that I got to see? I'll do a quick check, but I gotta get to work. So let's see what here. George saying normally it takes 2 hits before regressing. I'm taking normally 3. So I take 3. I'm looking for 3 hits because I want to regress with profit. I like to get 1, 2, 3, and I'm in my rack with a decent profit and playing with good money. But I'm telling you, this whole week going for 3, my percentage of getting to 3 is low. My 3 percentage is probably 15%, 20% of the times I've gotten to 3. It's super, super hard to do that. Now, if somebody like George, who can actually throw the dice well, is looking at 2 hits and regress, that's probably the smart move, right? The problem with regressing is it's so hard to build back up again, right? That's why I like 3 and 4, because 3 and 4 gets me a good profit, not 0 profit and a prayer. And I weigh this all the time. My lizard brain is weighing that option all the time. 66 to 88 to 44 with $4 in profit versus 68 to 88 to 110, and I'm done. And I've got $100 in profit versus 4. I go back and forth. That's why I do this every day. This is why somebody said to me, "Are you ever going to run out of show ideas?" No. I can do this every single day and try and start convincing myself which is the best way to do it. And again, if you can get 3, you're in better shape. 2 is more likely to happen. And that's why the right side is broken. That's why the right side is broken, as they said last night. So anyway, love y'all. Got to go to work. Let's see. I think that's it. Y'all have a great day. And I'll see you tonight for practice, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for the Friday Follies. Have a great Thursday, all. Thanks again for being here. And again, sorry for the abrupt ending, but I got to get to class. So see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye.